Alolan Persian actually about to sweep this entire team. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Ox here with another video. If you're new to the channel, we do upload Pokemon Go content mostly related to PvP, and if you're a returning subscriber like Yoshi Bot, thank you for the support. In today's video, we are taking a look at the final battles being featured on this channel for Season 9. This is going to be a shoutcast submitted to the channel by Dylan753, and these battles are taking place in the Kanto Cup. Now, I know the Kanto Cup has been finished for some time now, and it's not a league that's actually going to be returning for Season 10. So this is sort of a send-off for the Kanto Cup, and it is featuring a very spicy pick that I really wanted to showcase in the form of that very fat blue cat, Alolan Persian. Now, for those of you who are still pushing for Legend in these final few days of Season 9, I wish you the best of luck, and hopefully you do get there. And for those of you who do not reach Legend this season, just remember, this is a game that is run by a developer that doesn't really seem to care about its fan base for the most part. It is a broken PvP system with a very poor rating system, horrible queue times. There's really no incentive to even push. So if you fall short, there are so many things that contribute to that lag, poor mechanics overall. There is a lot of things to blame in this game and a lot of reason to not play it, and we see a lot of players actually no longer taking part in PvP because of the current state of the game. At the end of the day, remember, it's just a game. The most important thing is to have fun. The team being featured in this video is going to be a Lickitung, shiny Alolan Persian, and a shiny Shadow Nidoqueen. So a very fun Kanto Cup team. I'm very excited to see how this fat cat performs in this meta. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on the video. It really helps the channel grow. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. And without any further ado, let's jump into the first battle right now. So this has definitely been one heck of a season. We got Paul George as a front runner for the MVP. We got Ben Simmons still not playing a game in the NBA, and Solskjaer just got fired. So a lot of things happening this season. Let's hop into the battles right here. Lickitung into a Nidoqueen, I believe. What is this? Oh, it's a Wigglytuff. I don't know how I thought that was a Nidoqueen. It is the Charmer. The opponent swaps out to Alolan Marowak, which of course isn't a great answer to Lickitung. But here comes Alolan Persian, and we see the Shadow Bone come through. Alolan Persian here looks like it is running Feint Attack. And imagine this Pokemon with a better fast move than Feint Attack. I believe its other option is Scratch. Going to go here for the foul play. The opponent is going to shield it up, but look at this. Able to farm down simultaneous KO. So the opponent burns a shield, loses all of that energy, and doesn't even take switch. Shadow Nidoqueen comes back in and is able to bring out the Pidgeot here, which is very nice. Swaps onto the Lickitung, which has a lot of energy stored. Body Slam gets the final shield. Opponent comes back in with the Wigglytuff. Lickitung here is going to decide to let this Ice Beam go down. The opponent though decides to undercharge at the very last second, and that's actually going to allow the Lickitung, actually no, the opponent stops attacking here because they want to get farmed with Pidgeot, and now the Lickitung realizes this as well, so it is a Mexican standoff right here. Swaps out into the Nidoqueen. Pidgeot comes in, was not able to get any farm. Going to shield up the Feather Dance right here, but this game should be over. Poison Fang about to come through. Should be enough to take out the Pidgeot from this range. If not, the Poison Jab wins that game. Off to a 1-0 start. We have two sets of battles in this video, and this is in fact a triple shiny team, and these are three really nice shinies as well. Lickitung, one of the nicest shinies in my opinion, and a shiny I really wish I had. Body Slam, of course, is a legacy. You will need an elite TM to get that. The opponent swaps out into the Nidoqueen here to catch this Power Whip instead of landing on the Blastoise, which is very nicely done there from the opponent. And as you can see, Nidoqueen is somewhat of a core breaker for this team. There isn't really a hard answer for it, so they do let the Lickitung go down there, and now comes in with their own Nidoqueen here. Now you do have to be a little bit careful about that potential earth power coming from the opponent, so throwing the Poison Fang here, no shield, And if this is Earth Power, it will KO. So going to respect the threat and does shield up. Opponent swaps onto Blastoise. Here comes Alolan Persian. Down shields. This looks like a very uphill battle right here. Hydro Cannon comes through. And I think they're running Feint Attack here. I can't even really tell, to be honest. This doesn't look like Scratch because the energy is just going up so quickly. I imagine it is Feint Attack. Nidoqueen comes back in here. It is going to have to completely farm down with the Poison Fang, but I don't think they can win this game right here. Well, maybe they can because they're loaded on energy. What is going to be in the back? Never mind. That is going to be a GG. 100 energy basically, but nothing you can do against a Hypno there. Confusion just doing way too much to a Shadow Hypno. 1-1. Let's hop into the next battle. We got Lickitung into an Alolan Muck, and let's see how this match is going to play out here. Of course, the Licks, you would think they're not doing much, but they're actually doing quite a bit of damage here still, as you could see, ahead on damage against that Muck. Swaps out into the Nidoqueen here, probably trying to catch the Sludge Wave, but the opponent does throw the Dark Pulse. Here comes the Hypno. This is actually pretty good, to be honest, because the Hypno isn't going to get too much farm here. Maybe like 2 Confusions max. Defense has been dropped, which means the Persian could come in here and basically commit to a complete farm down. So this is looking pretty good. Thunder Punch comes through, is able to complete the farm down here, still has both shields. Let's see what the opponent is going to decide to do. Actually coming in here with a Haunter, which is very interesting because taking super effective damage. Haunter goes down there, coming back in with the Muck. And let's see, yes, the Alolan Persian is going to shield up here and is going to throw the foul play. The opponent doesn't want the smoke. They back out of that match. I'm actually curious as to whether or not this is in fact Scratch as the fast move. I have no idea. I'm going to have to find out from the trainer himself in the comments below. Lickitung into Alolan Sandslash. We are going to go for the Body Slam right here. Alolan Sandslash, pretty difficult for this team, to be honest. And looking at the Lickitung plus the Persian in the back, obviously a fighting type lead would also be quite challenging for this team. So Lickitung here throwing the Body Slams. Alolan Sandslash should outpace here to the Ice Punches, so I would imagine that Alolan Sandslash will win this in the 0 shields. Ice Punch comes through, and there is the second Ice Punch ready to go. Lickitung probably going to let this go down. Yes, they do. Ice Punch takes out the Lickitung, comes in with Persian. Opponent swaps out into the Hypno. Oh man, this is not the kind of counter swap you want to see right here if you are the Hypno. So Thunder Punch coming through, Persian taking that very, very well. This is basically a cat on steroids to get ahead that big. Foul play coming through, takes out the Hypno. Sandslash coming in, going to throw the foul play right here. This will be enough, obviously, to take out the Sandslash, but they do shield. So Persian going to shield as well. And this could potentially be a Persian sweep. Slowbro in the back, taking that huge damage right here. Foul play coming through. Alolan Persian actually about to sweep this entire team. The cat on steroids, holding everyone for ransom right here. Look at that damage. Gets taken out, does survive the confusion damage, and the Sandslash comes back in, finishing this game off in style. Bang! There it is. 1 HP KO takes that game. So let's hop into the next battle. We got Lickitung into a Kanto Ninetales. This is a Shadow variant. And Lickitung here, I honestly, I don't have any XL Pokemon myself, but if there was one XL Pokemon I would really want for the Great League, it is going to be Lickitung. I just think it's maybe one of the best safe switches in the game because it's so spammy while also being so bulky that even in some of its more negative matchups, it still does well. You could get shields with spamming and you could take so much damage. It's just a really strong pick. I really want a Lickitung, but preferably it would have to be shiny if I'm going to invest the XL candy. But then again, if I got a rank 1, I'd invest. Anyways, we got Poliwrath here into the Shadow Nidoqueen. Ice Punch spam coming through. Nidoqueen does shield that up, and it actually looks like the opponent didn't click there, but still gets off the next move. Swaps out into the Ninetales, going to throw the Poison Fang right here. Let's see if the opponent shields this up. they do. Swaps out into the Lickitung with that body slam stored. Back-to-back damage coming through. Double shield there from the Ninetales is going to complete the farm down here. Should have a move ready to go. And we see the Alolan Persian come in here. So could see an overheat dealing huge damage. It's just a weather ball that still does a lot. Second one is just about, it's just going to fall a bit short of taking out the Persian. Yeah, so they swap out actually into the Poliwrath, looking to get an energy lead. And that means the Nidoqueen is going to be able to farm down, which means it actually outpaces to this Poison Fang, which will be enough to take out that Ninetales right here. Not sure if the opponent should have swapped out of that matchup there. Really depends if they would have outpaced the weather ball anyways, but they do end up losing that game. 4-1 in the first set with this Kanto Cup team, Alolan Persian. So jumping into the second set of battles right here, looking to get another solid result after that nice 4-1 in the first set. Let's hop into the first battle right here. We got Lickitung into Snorlax. So two of the better safe switch options facing off in the lead spot right here. And of course, Snorlax is going to have access to Superpower. This game is pretty dependent on the Superpower going shielded or unshielded. So let's see how this plays out. Lickitung is going to allow the first one to go through. It is the Body Slam. And we're just going to see a lot of Body Slam spam from both sides right here. Snorlax, you have to think at some point is going to go for the Superpower. Not yet though, another Body Slam. And here comes, oh no, going to outpace here. Lickitung going to let this go through. There's the Superpower, taking out the Lickitung. Opponent swaps out, and the blind swap into the Electrode. Not good news for the opponent right here. Is going to shield the foul play though. Okay, so going to throw the Poison Fang there. And from here should be able to farm down, I believe, against the Electrode. But going to throw the Poison Fang again instead. Does not want to take any more damage from this Electrode's charge moves. Electrode decides to let it go down here, saving the shield advantage for the Marowak in the back. And oh my goodness, Alolan Persian, hello, that's what you like to see. Snorlax coming in here to absorb the foul play, does get the shield. And is Snorlax going to be going for the Superpower right here? Persian is going to shield this up. That is the Superpower, going to commit to the farm down here with the drop in defense. Marowak coming back in. Fire Blast, pretty much the only threat. Bone Club not going to cut it. And the Alolan Persian taking out its Alolan brethren right here. Nidoqueen actually didn't take it out because they did shield. Nidoqueen comes in to absorb the Bone Club. Is going to get to the Poison Fang right here. Not sure if this will be enough to take out the Marowak, but should win the game anyways with the Poison Jab. Farm down? No, they're not. I'm getting too carried away right here. But what I can guarantee, Persian will farm it down here. Take that game. Clutch like Steph Curry from the 3-point spot, or pretty much from anywhere on the damn court. That guy is untouchable. And I said Paul George is an MVP frontrunner, but Steph Curry is legitimately the MVP at this point in the season. We got Lickitung into a Beedrill right here. And that is a shiny Beedrill. So two shiny Pokemon facing off right here. Beedrill going to be going for the Drill Run. That didn't do too much to Lickitung. You can see it is very bulky. Nidoqueen swapping in now. Drill Run is going to hurt, but they get baited with the X Scissor. Not good. Going to look to throw the Poison Fang right here. And I guess you hope this goes unshielded at this point, which it does. Very, very nice. But this is bad news for the Nidoqueen and for this team in general. Alolan Sandslash is pretty rough right here. Ice Punch coming through. Is that going to be enough? Yes, it is. Shadow Nidoqueen taking heavy damage. Machamp in the back. Not what you want to see. This game is over. Lickitung and Alolan Persian. Nothing you could do. This trainer did not want the smoke. They backed out of the match. And that was the first battle of this set, I believe. So off to an 0-1 start. Unless I am forgetting things, which is pretty damn common, especially at this point in the season. We got Lickitung into a Dragonair right here. Going for the Body Slam. Again, Dragonair with that Dragon Breath damage is very, very strong. Dragonair actually is the Pokemon I was using myself on my Kanto Cup team. A very strong team actually. Dragonair in the lead with the Pidgeot Dugong core in the back. Climbed about 400 points into the 3400s with that team. And I didn't do too many sets either in the Kanto Cup because I was just GBL fatigue, you know. The season is so long. I just couldn't be bothered to sit in queue and wait for the battles every day, so I pretty much have stopped playing for the most part, but somewhat excited for Season 10. I think Niantic definitely could have done more with the Season 10 updates. Honestly, I think the move updates are kind of lazy on their part. Like, you make 3 adjustments, and like Rock Tomb is one of them. It's Rock Tomb, like, yeah, it's nice it got like a buff, but nothing special really. And no new moves, so just really disappointing. Was hoping for more. Mad Cargo looks pretty good. There are some Pokemon that definitely are going to have some play here. And obviously another fire type is very good for the Great League. But for the most part, I think it was a very underwhelming update. And I think considering how long the season is, Niantic needs to do a lot more to keep the player base happy. And just to keep the game fresh in general. Because at this rate, GBL is going to eventually die if they just keep putting out the same boring stuff. Like, I like the Sinnoh Cup, the Johto Cup. That's great stuff. Of course, it is going to require Stardust investment, but you know, it's fun. It's a nice change, but they need to add more moves, more Pokemon, just balance it out a bit more. And I think that's what you need to keep PvP fresh. But enough about the mini rant right there. Let's hop into the battle. Lickitung into the Shadow Lapras right here. Going for the Power Whip after the Skull Bash. I'm saying bah, acting like a goat here. Or goat, what am I saying? Acting like a sheep. I'm thinking way too highly of myself. Definitely not a goat. Man, I am so, this tree, these lights, these fumes, they're like kind of getting me. We're going to keep it rolling right here. Shadow Nidoqueen into Machamp. It's a very nice matchup right here. Machamp, obviously, can't really pay back. Pretty much the only thing that threatens Nidoqueen right here. Going to shield this up. Commit to the poison jab. Farm down right here. And we see the Alolan come in. Shields are down. So Nidoqueen going to town. Bang! There it is. Earth Power. Taking out the Muck. One shot KO. You love to see it. Let's hop in to the next battle. We've been going really off topic in this one. And this is the final battle for the final battle of Season 9. May it rest in peace. And just to top off Season 9, we see some beautiful Go Battle Act there for the opponent to kick off the battle. Just in classic GBL fashion, we got Lickitung into the Nidoqueen right here. Earthquake coming through. Holy smokes. That is an unexpected move on Nidoqueen. But you can see Lickitung so bulky, it doesn't even care if it's an Earthquake because it still survives. But does end up losing in the 0 vs 1 shield. And this is... okay, it showed Earthquake, so you shield this and now you know it can't really get to another one, right? So from here, I think you could just safely no shield everything because Earthquake takes a lot of damn energy and there's no way they're going to get to it. So this is going to be another poison thing. Definitely no shield here. And just commit to the farm down. Now Nidoqueen is absolutely loaded on energy. Lapras comes in. Here comes the Persian. And there is the Alolan Muck. So going for the Play Rough right here. Let's see how much this does to a Muck. Pretty nice damage right there, about 50%. The Muck probably going to throw a Sludge Wave in return. Persian wants to shield that up here. Persian wants to close out this match in style. Going for the foul play. From this range, it might even be enough to KO. It does get the shield from the Muck. Persian might be able to survive the Sludge Wave here, to be honest. Okay, never mind. I gave that thing way too much credit for its bulk. That thing is a glass cannon. Poison Fang takes out the Muck. Opponent comes in with the Lapras. Has the Surf ready to go. Very well played from the opponent right there to take that game. But this trainer still manages to pull off a 3-2 set with the Fat Cat Shiny Blue Alolan Persian. So those were the battles in the Kanto Cup, the final video for Season 9 on this channel. I will be taking Sunday off just to rest, get prepared for the new grind in Season 10. Once again, a huge shout out to Dylan753 for the submission. Alolan Persian, definitely wanted to showcase this to the rest of the community. Once again, a big thank you to everyone for joining me on this journey in Season 9. Appreciate all of the support and I'm wishing you the best of luck for Season 10. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, commenting, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.